Few states in the great chessboard of international power stand so uniquely at the intersection of history as the Philippines. The archipelago in past centuries was a valuable pearl in the Pacific dominion of the Spanish Empire. A great battleground in World War II, when Japan and the United States contested Pacific primacy. Now, in the 21st century, history rhymes once more. The Philippines is not a passive onlooker, but an active frontline state in the rising great power competition between the United States and China.
Good morning.
Situated in the middle of the Indo-Pacific, its over 7,000 islands provide a natural barrier in the first island chain of strategic and commercial significance. With trillions of dollars of trade flowing through its coastal waters and Beijing extending its sea boundary, the choices of Manila today won't just shape its own destiny, but could potentially remake Asia's balance of power. By affirming its defense relationship with Washington and pushing back against Chinese advances in the South China Sea, the Philippines is stepping into the global spotlight like never before. The question is no longer whether the world is watching, but whether the Philippines is ready for the role history has thrust upon it. The Philippines' position in the South China Sea makes it a focal point in modern maritime disputes, particularly with China. Its exclusive economic zone, EEZ, spans more than 2.2 million square kilometers, encompassing rich marine biodiversity and potential energy reserves. Key locations within this zone, Second Thomas Shoal, Scarborough Shoal, and the island province of Palawan, remain hotspots in territorial conflicts. Second Thomas Shoal, locally known as Ayungin Shoal, lies about 105 nautical miles off the coast of Palawan. In 1999, the Philippines intentionally grounded the BRP Sierra Madre, a naval vessel, on the shoal to assert its sovereignty. The outpost has since been manned by Filipino Marines, despite frequent harassment by Chinese maritime forces. In October 2023, Chinese warships reportedly rammed a Philippine Coast Guard ship and a supply boat during a resupply mission, escalating tensions further. Scarborough Shoal, another critical flashpoint, is situated about 120 nautical miles off Luzon. In July 2016, the Permanent Court of Arbitration ruled that China's sweeping claims over the South China Sea, including Scarborough Shoal, had no legal basis. However, China has continued to maintain a strong presence in the area. In February 2025, a Chinese Navy helicopter flew within 10 feet of a Philippine patrol aircraft over the shoal, leading to a tense 30-minute standoff. Palawan, the westernmost island province, plays a key role as a strategic military and logistical hub. Its proximity to contested areas in the South China Sea makes it a priority for national defense. In February 2025, France's nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, Charles de Gaulle, docked at Subic Bay after joint combat drills with Filipino forces in the South China Sea, underscoring the island's strategic value. The Philippines' location along key sea lanes of communication SLOCS cements its importance in global trade and maritime security. The South China Sea serves as a vital passage for an estimated $3.4 trillion in annual shipborne trade, making it one of the world's busiest maritime routes. Any disruption in this region could send shockwaves through global supply chains, affecting economies far beyond Southeast Asia. Recognizing the strategic significance of these sea lanes, the international community has taken steps to ensure their security. The Philippines' strategic location and maritime role make it a pivotal player in regional security and global trade. Its active engagement in addressing territorial disputes and safeguarding critical sea routes underscores its growing prominence on the world stage. The U.S.-Philippines alliance has undergone significant revitalization, particularly through the Mutual Defense Treaty, MDT, and the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, EDCA. The MDT, established in 1951, serves as a cornerstone of bilateral defense relations, ensuring mutual support in the event of external armed attacks. In recent years, both nations have reaffirmed their commitment to this treaty, emphasizing its relevance amid evolving regional security dynamics. The EDCA, signed in 2014, has been instrumental in enhancing military collaboration by granting U.S. forces access to designated Philippine bases for joint training, pre-positioning of equipment, and infrastructure development. In November 2024, U.S. Secretary of Defense Lloyd J. Austin III highlighted the progress made under EDCA, noting that the expansion of EDCA sites has strengthened the alliance and accelerated the modernization of combined military capabilities.
EDCA is a cooperative agreement that enables rotational activities. And so it's a key pillar of training and opportunities for to strengthen our interoperability. And it also provides us the ability to respond effectively to humanitarian issues and also disaster relief and other types of crises, not just for the Philippines, but for the region throughout.
A development under EDCA is the addition of 4 new sites announced in April of 2023, strategically located to address regional security challenges. These sites include Balabac Island in Palawan, Camp Melchor de la Cruz in Isabela, Lalo Airport in Cagayan, and Naval Base Camilo Osias in Cagayan. Their placement enhances the ability to respond swiftly to humanitarian disasters and other shared challenges, while also serving as a deterrent against potential aggressors. In tandem with these developments, the U.S. has increased military aid and facilitated defense technology transfers to the Philippines. This includes the provision of advanced missile systems and other defense equipment aimed at bolstering the Philippines' maritime security and territorial defense capabilities. As a U.S. official stated, our commitment to the Philippines is ironclad, underscoring the unwavering support for the ally. Beyond bilateral engagements, the Philippines has actively participated in multilateral defense initiatives to enhance regional security. Exercises such as Balikatan, a large-scale joint military exercise with the U.S., focus on interoperability and maritime security. Additionally, the Philippines' involvement in the Rim of the Pacific, RIMPAC, exercise has bolstered its naval capabilities through collaboration with multiple nations. The Maritime Cooperative Activity, MCA, further exemplifies the Philippines' commitment to multilateral defense cooperation. This initiative involves joint patrols and training exercises with the U.S., Japan, and Australia, aiming to ensure freedom of navigation and overflight in the region. Such collaborations are vital in addressing shared security concerns and maintaining regional stability. The Philippines has also welcomed naval deployments and port calls from various countries, reflecting a shared interest in Indo-Pacific security. For instance, France's naval deployments and port calls demonstrate European engagement in the region. Similarly, Canada has increased its naval presence and conducted joint exercises, reinforcing its commitment to regional security. Japan's Maritime Self-Defense Force has engaged in joint training with the Philippines, highlighting a strategic partnership. Australia and New Zealand have also participated in joint patrols and defense cooperation activities, deepening security ties and reinforcing regional stability. A tangible outcome of these partnerships is the increase in joint patrols within the Philippines' exclusive economic zone, EEZ. These patrols serve as a deterrent against illegal activities and assert the Philippines' sovereign rights over its maritime domains. The Philippines has embarked on an ambitious military modernization effort known as the Horizon Program, aimed at enhancing its defense capabilities and maritime domain awareness. This multi-phase initiative focuses on acquiring advanced technologies and equipment to address emerging security challenges. A significant component of this modernization is the acquisition of advanced missile systems. In 2022, the Philippines procured the BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles from India, supporting its coastal defense capabilities. Building on this, in February 2025, the Philippines expressed intent to acquire additional BrahMos missiles. And at least 2 submarines to further enhance its maritime defense posture. The Philippines is exploring the procurement of the Akash surface-to-air missile system from India. This system, with a range of up to 25 kilometers, would significantly enhance the country's air defense capabilities. Negotiations for this deal, valued at over $200 million, are expected to conclude within the current fiscal year. Through revitalized alliances, active multilateral engagements, and a robust military modernization program, the Philippines is significantly enhancing its defense capabilities. These efforts not only bolster national security, but also contribute to regional stability in the Indo-Pacific. The Philippines' strategic location in the Indo-Pacific region emphasized its critical role in safeguarding maritime resources and ensuring the uninterrupted flow of global trade. Protecting its maritime domains is essential, not only for national sovereignty, but also for economic stability, as a significant portion of international commerce traverses the South China Sea. To support its economic security, the Philippines has been actively attracting foreign investment and diversifying its economic partnerships. In March 2024, a presidential trade and investment mission led by U.S. Secretary of Commerce Gina Raimondo visited Manila, comprising 22 U.S. companies and organizations. This delegation announced over $1 billion in combined investments aimed at promoting the Philippines' innovation economy, facilitating its clean energy transition, and enhancing supply chain resilience. These investments are poised to modernize the Philippines' infrastructure and technology sectors, creating a more resilient and climate-friendly energy grid.
On this trip alone, these companies are announcing over $1 billion of U.S. investments, including creating educational opportunities to over 30 million Filipinos.
Such developments are expected to provide reliable energy to remote islands and regions, thereby boosting industries like information technology, business process management, logistics, semiconductors, and mining. The Philippines' strategic position enables it to significantly influence the regional balance of power in the Indo-Pacific. By strengthening alliances with nations such as the United States and Japan, Manila plays a pivotal role in shaping the strategic calculations of major powers. In February 2025, defense ministers from the Philippines and Japan agreed to enhance their defense partnership in response to regional security challenges. This collaboration includes joint and multinational defense training, port calls, information sharing, and the expansion of bilateral cooperation through agreements like the Reciprocal Access Agreement, which facilitates joint military drills. The Philippines is poised to be a key participant in friend-shoring initiatives within the region. This strategy involves relocating supply chains to countries with shared values and reliable geopolitical standings, thereby reducing dependence on nations like China. The free and open Indo-Pacific framework has brought together the US, Japan, Australia, and India into a strategic grouping capable of maintaining regional security through military cooperation and economic engagement. While no free trade agreements have been signed yet, this grouping serves as a platform for greater cooperation and security coordination, collectively deterring China's military and economic influence. The Philippines faces the delicate challenge of balancing economic cooperation with China while asserting its territorial sovereignty. As one of the Philippines' largest trading partners, China plays a crucial role in its economic growth. However, Beijing's aggressive maritime activities in the South China Sea, such as encroachments into the Philippine Exclusive Economic Zone, EEZ, and the militarization of disputed islands, continue to strain bilateral relations. Manila must navigate this complex relationship by leveraging diplomatic engagement, economic diversification, and security alliances to avoid escalation while safeguarding its sovereignty. Ensuring national unity and public support for defense and foreign policy initiatives remains critical, while the Philippines has taken a stronger stance on territorial issues under recent administrations. Political divisions and shifting public sentiment could impact the consistency of its strategic policies. Managing domestic debates over military agreements, foreign bases, and defense spending is essential to maintaining a coherent long-term security posture. Strengthening civil-military relations and fostering transparency in defense initiatives can help consolidate national support for a robust security strategy. For the Philippines to sustain its emerging role as a key Indo-Pacific player, it must continue investing in defense modernization, particularly in maritime surveillance, coastal defense systems, and naval capabilities. The Horizon Modernization Program aims to strengthen the country's ability to deter external threats, but long-term funding and implementation remain challenges. Manila must deepen its security partnerships with regional allies like Japan, Australia, and India, while advocating for a rules-based order within ASEAN. The Philippines' growing geopolitical influence stems from its strategic location, increasing defense capabilities, and proactive diplomatic stance. Its position within the first island chain makes it a critical player in Indo-Pacific security, while its alliances with major powers enhance its deterrence capabilities. Looking ahead, the Philippines has the potential to play a decisive role in shaping the Indo-Pacific security landscape. By maintaining strong regional partnerships, continuing military modernization, and reinforcing its role in international forums, Manila can secure its national interests while contributing to regional stability. Final thought, the Philippines is no longer just a bystander in great power competition. It is an active participant shaping its own future and influencing the trajectory of the Indo-Pacific. Thank you for tuning into our channel. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis of global issues.